I think what separates us from most mom and pop shops and what we need to explain thoroughly with pictures like I do when I'm in a presentation is the technology. Okay. Most people have in their head that panels are ugly. We run across that, especially with the wives in the house. Their first thing they say about solar is ugly. I don't want it on my house. It's not aesthetically appeasing. So when I talk about technology, I actually agree with the wife. I say, ma'am, you're completely correct. 5 years ago, I wouldn't have put solar on my house. Okay. It had grid lines. There's conduit all over the roof. A lot of these mom and pop shops still are using cheap panels with limited warranties and conduit on the roof and grid lines. Okay. The reason we're preferred in Texas and one of the largest privately owned solar companies in America is we have access to the best technology, the best panels, the best inverters. So when I show the customer how clean this panel looks, every single time they go out of their way to say, oh my God, Susie, look how nice that looks. Frank, that looks way better than what I thought. Ma'am, I was standing behind this pool and I took this picture. It's flawless, okay? This is actually gonna protect your roof, and your roof's gonna last 8 to 10 years longer because now it's shielding it from all the weather elements, okay? We're even doing it on Spanish tile now. Look how clean that looks. No conduit, okay? Here's a home we just did in Fort Worth, $1 million home, okay? People are putting solar on $1 million homes because our technology is so sleek. The fact that we have access to Silfab, which just won the 2020 award for best panel, is a game changer. Best aesthetics, best durability. It can withstand 61 mile an hour softball size hail, which is super important in Texas. Right, Mr. Customer? Absolutely. We have access to the best build partners. We can get a 370 watt Silfab now with Titan. That's a game changer. If your customer is an engineer and works for Toyota and he has to have LG, we're able to get him a 355 LG. Guys, I've worked at solar companies across America. Most companies only have one build partner, one panel. The fact that you could sit down with a customer and give them a Sunrun product and a PPA because they're older and retired and don't have the tax appetite, game changing. The fact that now we have access to a Silfab or an LG, which are the best panels in the world with the best warranties, best performance guarantees, game changing. If you explain the technology right, okay, people are willing to spend an extra $15 or $20 a month in a payment to get the best product, okay? If that customer of yours is driving a Mercedes or a BMW, there's a reason for that. They like good things. That's why they're gonna go with RDX, because we're number one for a reason. Sell the technology and you sell the solar.